Good morning and welcome to Art Church with Ginger and Silva and Crystal Cave. I'm Crystal Cave. That's Ginger. She's having a morning hunt, and I am looking at this painting that I forgot to put in my last art show. And there's Silva, right on time. Well, we'd just like to introduce you to our studio and our daily art practices. The first practice is morning coffee and contemplation. Once you've finished that, you can move on to the next stage, divination. After yoga and visualization and admiring the weather and shoveling the walk, I like to work on my latest crochet project, which is a little hat for my husband. And yeah, I'm just gonna show that for a minute. It's very meditative. I don't have my little thing, so and I just do that for like 15 minutes. And then I do some drumming. Welcome to Art Church. Can you hear me, folks? Welcome to Art Church. This is my studio. It's a little cold to be singing in the car, doing church in the car, so I just have this daily practice of, we were talking earlier about the yoga and the knitting, and now I'm gonna work on a little bit of meditative drumming, which is something that anybody can do with any drum. And this is my little yoga space, and then we're gonna do some divination. I'm going to bless the water with the music from the drum, and we're just gonna contemplate on the beautiful snow outside, and we're just gonna be quiet and just kind of let the drum kind of flow. If you lose rhythm, you can just also, if you don't like holding it that way, you can hold it this way. You can do that for as long as you like. You don't have to watch me for any longer. Today, I am reading from the amazing Kabbalistic Encyclopedia. And this is something that we got years ago for ourselves for Christmas and totally lost. So I like to take any sacred book. I'm a Unitarian Reverend, so technically all religion is fair game. I have my own little spiritual philosophies, which I will kind of slowly impart through this series, that I like to blend in with my art. Because art and magic and spirituality. It's all one big thing. So I was randomly flipping through earlier and asking what I should paint, and I picked this blue. I really like these matte acrylic Apple Barn things you get at the craft store, Apple Barrel. But I also really like the Top Notch brand of paint. So I'm going to use a silver from Top Notch, a brick red, and a sapphire from Apple Barrel. I have this canvas that I got from the Goodwill. It is just a like raw piece of decorative material. It already has some form of design on it. And I'm going to use a palette knife and any random paintbrush that I pull from this pile. That you don't have to see the pile. You don't need to see my pile. There we go. It's a pretty big paintbrush. Don't be afraid of the big paintbrushes. It's got an earring stuck to it. I'm going to throw that back into the pile. Okay. So now we have our canvas. I like to get canvases from the Goodwill because you can always alter the design and it gives you a little bit of like something to start with. So, Goodwin's Kabbalistic Encyclopedia. I said, what should I paint a picture of? I flip it to this random page and I find it so funny. It's a seraph. If anybody knows what a seraph is, you think it's an angel, right? I mean, I guess this is an angel. It's on a church. Here's a picture. It looks kind of like something with wings. I'm going to combine it with that leaf design, and I think we'll have our garden seraph. So I'm just gonna do that really quick. It's as easy as that. You just start a random project by flipping to a random page in a book, swirling 3 different colors of paint around, 2 dark and a contrasting. Now, if you are not fortunate enough to have a studio that you can totally refurbish after you move out, like myself, you might want to use a drop cloth or something like a rag. I'm gonna get a paint rag. I use old t-shirts a lot. I'm really comfortable here, so I'm just gonna demonstrate the yoga position of moving across the floor without getting up. Okay, there we go. Old t-shirt, saving the floor. If you are just tuning in, or if you tuned out for the first few minutes of this, we are in my studio. I'm Crystal Cave, and this is Art Church, a new series on my personal art practice that I'm doing for the year 2024. Now, if you've watched my cooking series, you'll know that sometimes it can get a little long-winded, but I usually edit it out. Okay. That's what it looks like with the 3 colors. I'm just gonna kind of eyeball this. It's basically heart with wings, another heart for a head, an upside down heart. Okay. I kind of want the seraph to be a little bit over here. So she's big, and are flying up a nicer bird tail. Bird tail over here. You can still see the leaf behind. We're not going to totally get rid of the leaves. See the heart head. I really like that brick red and that silver. I feel like it goes well. And we've got the wings coming up. Now this is our first layer sketch. I'm going to do a lot of embroidery on this in between now and then. But this is just kind of how you start. I did get a canvas that I could sew into because I have an idea. I want to do the embroidery of the shape of the seraph. This is just sort of me doing the base color, and then we're going to enhance it with crochet, some really cool bring the leaves out. We're gonna kind of blend the two shapes together. Okay, so there's our start for that. Put it over there. Yeah, sometimes I like to put my fingerprints in the art in case I ever get famous and people want to know what my fingerprints look like. It's always a nice way to sign your art with a little bit more certifiable form of signature. Okay, so it's just kind of what I do. Yoga, crochet, drumming or singing. Next time we're going to do some singing. Then a little painting before I get on to the serious works of the like really more serious stuff that I've started as far as painting and editing my book. This is a more serious painting that I'm going to move on to after that warm-up. So if you see like the warm-up and this practice allows you to kind of get out your jitters before you tackle the really scary stuff that you don't want to destroy. It's still making me a little nervous to work on that, but I'm going to tackle it today. I'm going to do it. So we are in the beautiful town of, well, do we need to know what town this is? For all those who know me, who know what town this is, I'm going to do a divination for our town. These are random pages of books, random little sayings I've written throughout the week, thrown in this vintage coconut bowl, beautiful coconut bowl. Anyway, what does our town need to concentrate on this week as a collective? Oh, one fell out. It's a piece of the Runic Encyclopedia. Berkana, or Berkano, the birth room, the birch room. Oh, it's perfect for this time of the winter when it's been the darkest and the longest night, and we are starting to get the light back again, heading toward some very interesting holidays that we'll talk about next time. But I'm going to read what it says. The sound of bee. Do I have resting bee face? I don't know. I think I have resting birth face because I'm an artist and I just give birth to art all day long. Depiction. Are we doing a lot of plays this week? Depiction. That is a very interesting and very specific thing for a whole town to concentrate on. The breasts of the mother goddess. We're going to be depicting, oh my gosh, our town is going to be so funny this week. I'll let you know next week how that went. Runic position. There's my kitties. I'll let you in just a minute. The third Ea in the second rune. Original meaning, the divine energy of the birch as Earth Mother. I gotta let the cats in. Well, the cats are gonna take us out and do the conclusion. And that has been Art Church. And thank you very much, and much love to you all. And the kitties will come in. Nope, they were scared of the open door. It's okay, kitties. Yeah, you come on in. Say goodbye to Art Church, people. Say, love you, Art Church people. Oh yeah, and then for you, special viewers who actually decide to subscribe today, your fortune is this is what you need to concentrate on this week. This is totally random. Oh my gosh, what's it gonna be? Alien invasion. So whoever is signing up for my page this week, who's ever following me, you gotta concentrate on the alien invasion. Thank you so much. And signing off, this is Crystal Cave. Love ya!